All right, so let's take a look at question 11 from 7.1. This is the other main objective in this section, is trying to figure out how big a sample we would need to get within a certain margin of error. So some states now allow online gambling. As a marketing manager for a casino, you need to determine the percentage of adults in those states who gamble online. How many adults must you survey in order to be 95% confident that your estimate is in error by no more than 1 percentage point? Okay, so I wrote that information down. All right, so how big a sample size is needed to be 95% confident that your margin of error is no more than 0.01, which is 1%, or less than or equal to 1%, right? So when we enter this into StatCrunch, we're going to need the width of the confidence interval. So the width is going to be equal to double this number. So 2 times 0.01, which is equal to 0.02. So that's the only real adjustment you need to make before you try the problem. So let's go ahead and take a look at StatCrunch. So we're going to go into StatCrunch. And now we're going to go to proportion stats, one sample, but we're going to pick the very last one with sample size. We're going to select that, right? And now we need to enter our confidence level of 0.95, which is already populated. If we don't have any previous information, we use the target proportion of 0.5. In other words, we're saying there's a 50-50 chance if we don't know anything whatsoever. And then we want to change our width to 0.02, and then we hit compute. All right, that's all you have to do for this problem. And that's where this 9604 is. Now, we have some previous information that we can use. And we can assume that 19% or 0.19 of all adults gamble online. So we're going to take this information, we're going to go back to StatCrunch, and then we're going to enter as our target proportion, or p-hat, we're going to enter 0.19 instead. I'm going to go ahead and change this back to 0.02. And then we'll hit compute, and that will give us 5,913. So that's all you have to do for these sample size problems. And this concludes this lesson.